What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subscribed. If you're not, hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room, hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this reality chat. Oh my God. I am just in my feelings right now because, and I'm not gloating, but I previously did a conversation / reality chat talking about Porsha and the fact that I felt like this is more of the same when it comes to Porsha. When the news broke about her current husband and the fact that she's coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and how I felt like this is just going to be more of the same for Porsha, where she is seen as the victim and I didn't know who said that, that type of stuff that she's given off over the years on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but is still seen as the victim, the star, the precious jewel, the one that's just, so favored for whatever reason. And I really don't know why. But when this news dropped today and I saw it, I said, I've got to get to this when I get a minute to talk about it, because here we go. I just talked about the fraud and Porsha's return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta and what will the end result be. And I felt like she eventually will be releasing herself from being in this marriage with him. But I really didn't expect it to be at least until a year after the new season, or the newest season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, her return. I didn't think it would be before the freaking show came on with her being on it. So it makes it, to me, sound like something occurred in the last few days or whatever since she came out and made that announcement about her own return. Because if something didn't happen in the last few days, which is what has been the news about Simon and the fraud and all of the different scams and the fake marriages and all of those things, which came out after she announced her return, then I don't believe that she would have said this.
Who said that? Porsha Williams coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta? That's false. But porshaguobadia is in the building. See y'all. Mwah.
Okay. She definitely would not have said Guobadia. So listen, it's been announced that she has filed for divorce after 15 months of marriage and confirming her return to RHOA return. So this is from the Jasmine brand. While online rumors swirl regarding Guobadia's citizenship status, a source close to the situation assures that the divorce proceedings are not linked to recent allegations about his past. The exact reason for their split remains undisclosed, with an insider describing it as an ongoing matter. While Williams 42 and Guobadia 59 tied the knot in November 2022, first in a traditional Nigerian native law and custom ceremony, followed by an American ceremony in Atlanta. Their engagement, announced in May 2021 after just 1 month of dating, was met with enthusiasm from both parties. Earlier in February, the reality star turned entrepreneur made headlines by announcing her return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta for its upcoming 16th season. This marks her comeback to the Bravo series after a 2-year hiatus. So listen, I'm not surprised at all. Again, I just said I didn't expect the divorce filing because I believed that she would be the one to do it. I didn't think that it would be before her return actually occurs. And I was thinking that hopefully it would be at least a year after the newest season, because what I talked about and what I felt like was the return to the show is going to showcase some cracks in the marriage and this and that and the other, ultimately trying to show her as being the victim, being duped in some way, which we know he is one of the kings of the dupes and the scams that has been put out there by the courts. Okay, so it's just, I didn't expect it to be this quick. Porsha, I don't know why people idolize her so much. Yes, she is a beautiful, attractive woman. She is. But the brains, the intelligence, the knowledge is just not there. And I'm not trying to be nasty or mean about her in speaking in that way. It's just a fact. I'm sorry. Because how she came on being this Barbie doll for her ex-husband now, Cordell Stewart, and then when he dumped her, then she was the victim, and then she tried to insinuate that she was being a beard for him, but she didn't come out and say that. And then she was seen as the damsel in distress and all of the different things that she's done. I talked about that before, not going back into all of those things. And then she got with whatever people want to say about Fallon. She was married to Simon, period. I don't care if Fallon was sleeping with 50 men on her husband and Simon was sleeping with 20 men on his wife. Ultimately, it does not mean that what Porsha did was right, period. So getting with this man, and after being with him for supposedly a month, they're getting engaged to be married. All of the pomp and circumstances, the different ceremonies, and then 15 months of marriage and you going ahead and filing for divorce. Listen, I am just here to talk about it, and I would really love to know what you guys think about this. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Thank you so much for being here, liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.